Self-actualization. Self-actualization. Yes. Do you understand the meaning of the term actualization? Tell me. Do you understand the meaning of the term actualization? Do you understand the meaning of the term actualization? Who will tell me what exactly is the meaning of the term actualization? This term actualization is very important. The term actualization that is there, this is a very important term. Where you really stand. Okay. Anything else that you would like to add here? The term actualization, anything else that you would like to add here? Anything else that anyone would like to add here? Anything else? Realization. Actualization means realization. Okay. Let us try and understand the meaning of this term, self-actualization. Let us try and understand the meaning. What is the meaning of this term actualization? What is the meaning of this very idea? देखो, actualization means something that you do for yourself. What is the meaning of actualization? Actualization means something that you do for yourself. That is what the term actualization means. देखो, after we have achieved everything that we desire for, that means we have we have economic achievements, so that is satisfied. We have safety, or our future is secure, or our social needs are secured, and our self-esteem needs are basically secured. When all the needs that are there are secured, then according to Maslow, there is what? There is always according to Maslow, self-actualization refers to realization of our latent talent. Our latent talent. Realization of what? Realization of our latent talent. Realization of our latent talent. That is a talent which is hidden. What is it? A talent which is hidden. Realization of that talent. A hidden talent, latent talent, realization of that talent is what self-actualization is. It is what self-actualization is. What does that mean? देखो इस तरह से समझो. Now for you, अभी तो आप you are all very young. You are all very young as of now, but for us, that is specifically for people who are in that middle age group, or those who are now in their 50s or in their 60s, you will find that in order to pursue what their professional skills are, sometimes we do leave some talents or certain skills that were hidden or latent within us. And what we do not do is we do not try and achieve them or realize them during our younger days. During our younger days, we are not able to do what? We are not able to achieve them. We are not able to achieve them. So it remains what? It remains hidden, latent. है but नजर नहीं आता है. So what happens is that there is a possibility that when an individual has realized the motivation from economic requirements, safety, social, self-esteem, when that has already been realized, now what motivates the individual is self-actualization, that is realization of the individual's latent talent. That is basically what motivates the individual. जैसे ऐसा हो सकता है, ठीक है, there is very much a possibility of this very idea that कोई ऐसा इंडिविजुअल था, हाइपोथेटिकल एग्जांपल, कोई ऐसा इंडिविजुअल था जो he was a very good singer. He used to sing very well, but he could never pursue that as a profession. He could never pursue it as a profession. So what he did was he continued with his profession, and by the time he retires, that means he's almost of the retirement age. So what motivates the individual? Realization of this talent. So आप देखोगे कि बहुत ऐसे लोग होते हैं जो रिटायरमेंट के बाद कुछ इस तरह के स्किल्स परस्यू करते हैं, है ना. Like I have seen people who have been very good bureaucrats. They have started doing what? They have started pursuing certain things, certain talents, which was not necessarily which was not necessarily what they pursued during the professional career, but that was a hidden talent. Like people who are suppose interested in singing, or people who are interested in cooking, है ना, people who are interested in cooking, people who are interested in wildlife photography, कभी नहीं कर पाए. Why? Because during their professional during their professional careers, when they were professionals, during that period they were not able to do what? They were not able to pursue it. So now, after all the other needs remained satisfied, now what motivates them is this. So you will find that they are very motivated after their first half of their career is over to maybe do things like this, maybe join a singing class or do something like this. That is basically what the latent talent in that particular individual is. That is, the individual wants to do what? The individual wants to realize what is the individual trying to do? The individual is trying to realize what the latent or the hidden talent that is present. That is what self actualization literally means. Literal meaning जो है ना self actualization का वो है. आप देखोगे बहुत ऐसे इंडिविजुअल्स होते हैं स्पेसिफिकली व्हेन इट कम्स टू मेन. ठीक है, आप देखोगे कि जो मेन होते हैं दे आर एक्सेप्शनल कुक्स. देखा आपने कि बहुत अच्छा खाना बनाते हैं, है ना. यू विल फाइंड देम टू बी एक्सेप्शनल इन व्हाट? एक्सेप्शनल इन कुकिंग. दे विल बी एक्सेप्शनल इन कुकिंग. आप ये देखोगे वो लेटेंट टैलेंट है, लेकिन हुआ क्या, कभी परस्यू नहीं कर पाए. दे वांटेड, some of them wanted to do this, but obviously professionally they were not able to. So what they do is they get motivated by these things. So you will find that whenever they get an opportunity, maybe no after no maybe on weekends or something like that, ठीक है, you will find that they are very motivated to cook, है ना. बहुत 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 टाइम लगाकर, बहुत पेशेंस के साथ और पूरा उसे एंजॉय करते हैं, है ना. यू विल सी दैट, है ना. दिस टेंड्स टू हैपन टू मी ऑल्सो. इट्स नॉट दैट इट्स ओनली अबाउट अदर्स. ऐसा भी होता है. आई नाउ वेरी आई डू नॉट गेट एन अपॉर्चुनिटी. बहुत कम ऐसा मौका मिलता है, बट एक समय ऐसा होता था जब आई यूज टू डू व्हाट आई यूज टू ऑन वीकेंड्स, specifically on a Saturday, I used to cook for the whole of the family. ठीक है, सबके लिए बैठकर खाना बनाता था. और everything I used to do, everything I used to like doing that, cleaning the kitchen, खाना बनाना, all of this that is there. Why? That is that is something that you enjoy. It is something which is a hidden desire, or you can say a hidden motivation that is there. And when you realize it, that means when you do it when you do it in reality, that also becomes a factor of motivation. That is also a very 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 important factor of motivation. It does what? It becomes a very important factor of motivation, है ना. This is what self actualization means. This is what self actualization means. देखो, do you know who is Sudha Murthy? Sudha Murthy. Yes, do you know who is Sudha Murthy? Who is Sudha Murthy? Do you know? हाँ, Sudha Murthy is the Sudha Murthy is the wife of Narayan Murthy. Narayan Murthy we know him for his associations with the company Infosys. ठीक है. Sudha Murthy is right now a member of parliament. Okay, she is a member of the Rajya Sabha. The government has nominated her, and she is a member of the Rajya Sabha. What you will find is that Sudha Murthy that is also a very renowned children book author. आपको पता है ये बात? Sudha Murthy is a renowned children book author. So she writes books which are story books for children. She is a renowned author, है ना. बहुत सारी ऐसी किताबें उन्होंने लिखी हैं जो चिल्ड्रन के लिए स्टोरीज हैं, एंड दे आर बेस्ट सेलर्स. बहुत अच्छी किताबें उन्होंने लिखी हुई है. अब देखो, शी इज नॉट वर्किंग फॉर मनी, है ना, शी इज नॉट वर्किंग फॉर मनी बिकॉज शी ऑलरेडी इज अ बिलियनर, है ना, शी इज अ बिलियनर, सो शी इज नॉट वर्किंग फॉर मनी, शी इज नॉट वर्किंग फॉर मनी, but she is realizing a hidden or a latent potential which is that of an author, and she is writing children's book. Now if you look at her being nominated to the Rajya Sabha and accepting that nomination and contributing as a member or as a legislator, now she's not doing that for, of course, money. Paisa is not the reason, है ना, that is something more than that. That is what self-actualization means. Now in organizational terms, try and understand how does this work in an organizational terms. देखो, as an individual we can understand, as an individual we can understand this, but how does this work for an individual? How does it work for an individual? That is something that also needs to be very much understood. How does it work for an individual? Now for an individual, in the organization, it works in this way. In organizational terms, it would work in this manner. In organizational terms, it would work in this manner, that an individual is motivated not anymore by any other desire, but by the desire to be the best. To do what? To be the best. That is what now is, no, this is what they desire. Or for that matter, the creativity, the autonomy, or for that matter, the flexibility that is there. The flexibility that is there. This is now what motivates the individual. Okay, what is motivating the individual? This is what is now motivating the individual. Creativity, being the best, and this is all, this all serves as what? This all serves as a factor of motivation कि मैं एक ऐसे organization में काम कर रहा हूं जहां पर मुझे पूरी autonomy है, मुझे पूरी flexibility है, and I have the creativity to do what I want so that I can be best, I can achieve something which no one has achieved before me, है ना? What is this? This is basically what self-actualization, or how self-actualization is used in organizational terms, how it is used in organizational terms. This is how it is used in organizational terms. Clear? This is the need hierarchy that is there. Clear? समझ में आ गया?